Hello and welcome to Throws Farm Technology Centre in Essex, the home of Agrii's research and development facilities. Here at this site, we have been conducting agronomic and plant research for over 60 years. We're now going to show you around some key areas.
The research we're carrying out here covers all major arable and horticultural crops in the UK. Within each crop, we're looking at all aspects of the agronomic system, whether that's variety choice, rotational practice, traditional crop protection product choice, or newer technologies such as biopesticides and endophytes. The reason we do such a wide range of trials is to gather as big a data set as possible that's both robust and independent, so that when we take our advice to our farming customers, we can be as confident as possible that they'll be increasing their yields, they'll be increasing their return on investment, whilst minimising environmental impact.
We plant tens of thousands of trial plots across the country each year, and it all begins here in our seed preparation area. We start with a bulk amount of hundreds of varieties of combinable crops, and we use these machines to count out the exact number of seeds we need for every single plot. We then end up with a packet of seed, which represents one plot out in the field, and these are then sent out to our drilling teams.
The plots you see being assessed around us here today at Throws Farm are just one of the many sites Agrii used to test varieties across the UK. We have testing locations from the north of Scotland down to Kent and across as far west as South Wales and Cornwall. That produces a wide range of climatic conditions in which to get the very best information on variety performance for our customers and agronomists. We work with breeders from all across Europe and further afield to bring in new traits which are of value to end users, have strong agronomic characters of benefit to our customers, and also provide a range of new marketing opportunities. Crops such as haricot beans, chickpeas and naked barley are all examples of those being developed here at Throws Farm by Agrii.
I'm standing here in a set of fully replicated, integrated trials. What I mean by integrated is we're not just looking at a single factor, we're looking at a number of factors all in the same trial, and they're overlaid on each other. So within here we have variety, we actually have crops, so we have winter wheat and winter barley. And then over all of those we have insecticide, so we have with and without insecticide. In this case we're controlling aphids and subsequently BYDV, and you can see there's some quite big differences. We have tolerant and non-tolerant varieties in here as well in terms of the genetics against the disease. The purpose of integrating these things is we can really tailor our advice at the end of the day and give the best advice to our growers, the best solution in the specific scenario that they're farming.
At the edge of the trials field here, growing the crops in the background, but behind me on the margin here, we're growing different sort of crops. So here we've got a mix of different species, perennial species of grasses and flowers, and the aim here is to produce a season-long supply of pollen and nectar that provide a food source, but also a breeding and nesting habitat for the various mammals, insects and birds that will live on farmland. And by so doing, we can make sure that we're giving every bit of nature and wildlife and biodiversity a chance to thrive in farming situation.
This is the turfgrass research facility at Throws Farm. Here we have 1,200 square metres of fine turf to represent golf and bowling greens, and 1,200 square metres of sports turf to represent winter season pitches, lawn care, racecourses. At this facility we will be carrying out trials to develop new products and technologies, but also strategic trials looking at things like non-pesticidal disease management, stress, heat stress and drought tolerance.